We're back. Welcome into the Dynasty Total Access. It's your boy Expert, and you know I got the homie Farquaad with me. What's up, my dude?
Woo! There it is, man. We're back, baby.
Dude, Madden 18, and we are back on the DML network. Total Access, alive and kicking. We cannot wait to get this cycle going. And you know it's week one, so we got to have a special guest on the show. And who better to bring on the show than the commish himself? It's the homie Nasty Noob, the new owner of those Minnesota Vikings. What's going on, commish?
Not too much, man. I'm happy to be here.
No doubt. We got a lot to talk about, but we're going to try and keep it short and sweet this week. We'll get into those week one picks shortly. But let's first talk about Madden 18 gameplay just for a quick minute. I know the commish got a chance to finally sit down. He's been kind of busy. First off, congratulations to the commish and the wife. New addition to the family.
What's up?
New baby to the dynasty. Glad everybody's doing good. So he finally got to sit down and play this game. And Farquaad, I didn't hear good things coming from the commish. All right, Nasty Noob. Tell us the most frustrating thing about Madden 18 right now.
The most frustrating thing is the lack of zone coverage and the players not reacting to the ball when it does come to their zone. All I could do was just sit there as I was playing the game yesterday, getting the brakes beat off me, and just shake my head because I knew what was coming, and the players would just leave the zone. I'm like, Are you kidding me? And man coverage is not much better. Like I keep saying, and I keep beating this dead horse, this is not the game that I played at EA Play. That game to me was perfect. It was beautiful. You had to read the defense in order to make your throws because the defense was reacting so quick to the ball. This is not that game, man.
Right. And I know Farquaad and I talked about this. You know, when you play mud and those challenges, maybe that's the type of gameplay you should get with those because it is about high scoring games. It's about how quick you can go down the field. But Farquaad, you've got a chance to play some sim mode. Is it much better in simulation?
It's I don't know what these patches are going to bring. I guess that's to be determined. But from what I've played 2 games so far, sim on top of this gameplay is going to leave a lot of guys frustrated, I think, for the most part. I think EA kind of overdid it with simulation mode, playing true to player ratings and real game scenarios. You know, I understand some wide receivers drop balls. You know, that's, the best of them do it. But I got Tyler Eifert streaking across the middle, wide open, and he drops a wide open ball. That costed me the game. QB, you really gotta have perfect timing with the QB and the receiver with some throws. Like I've got wide receivers slanting across the field, and I've got a wide open pocket, no pressure, and I make a throw and he just totally misses it. Like I understand the player rating. They wanted to implement that, but as far as the real life scenarios that they're trying to simulate into it, they kind of went a little overboard with that. I mean, it's some nonsense going on top of the game being broken already. So, we'll see when it comes to the patches. But from what the 2 games I played so far in sim mode and in CFM, it was a little challenging, man. A little challenging. But Farquaad, we're always up to the challenge. So, and that's what makes Dynasty. So we'll make it happen.
We definitely got to do some things to correct this Madden 18. But guys, we knew it was coming. We knew there was going to be stuff in the game that wasn't going to meet our standards. But like the commish said, the most frustrating thing is, listen, when commissioners and people from your league come back from EA Play and they getting in the chat or you talking on the show and they are raving about this video game, not just from a look standpoint, but from gameplay standpoint, and then you open the game and play it for the first time, and you start to look at your commish like, you think this is a great game? It's making people look bad from the reports that we were getting from EA Play. But I know Rex has talked about there's going to be some patches. Farquaad just mentioned it. Hopefully that will fix some gameplay. I guess it's one of those we just have to wait and see. for those kind of things to happen. And of course, the Dynasty kicks off this weekend. I know dudes are itching to get this mode started. So hopefully they can get some patches and get us playing. But Dynasty, don't forget, Dion is about to open up a couple things. Y'all be on the lookout in the chat room for the changes that are coming to the Dynasty. But let's talk about some things that have happened in the past couple months. So first off, I want to first start with Mr. Heartless. The homie joins the Dynasty, also known as the greatest sim league that PS4 has ever seen. If you don't believe it, hit my inbox. I'd love to chat about it. But you join the Dynasty and you hang out for a month or so, and then you bounce right as Madden 18 is about to come out. Now, you know, Farquad, you and I never hold anything back on Total Access or love-hate.
No doubt.
So let's just put it out there. Is Heartless a spy?
Hey, this reminds me of the the situation similar to when who was our old Tampa Bay user?
Gil Garza.
Gil Garza, yeah. When he, we don't know if he necessarily, pulled the plug, but it seemed to be that way, from previous accounts, as far as his end. And it's kind of similar, this Harley situation is kind of similar too. We all kind of had our eyebrows, kind of raised when he came into the chat anyway. When Dion first mentioned it to us that, this cat from NBL was coming, we all collectively were like, not really feeling it. But he had things to offer that would have helped elevate the league. So, if it's anything for the league, we're all about it. So, he came in and talked up a good game. And I think in the Bible it even says, I don't quote scripture too much on here, but if I'm correct, the Bible says, beware of a stranger bearing gifts, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what it says in the Bible.
Farquaad.
So, he came in and talked a good game. A bullshitter recognized a bullshitter. So he talked a good game, and for him to kind of pull the plug the way he did, it was like, what did he say? Like I'm just got to North Carolina. 2, some other bullshit, and then 3, I'm out of here. Pretty much. Like, wait, what?
He had to get permission. He had to get permission to leave.
Right. But from what it looks like on our end, it was definitely you spying. Like you even had some, not even tendency. Some of your actions while you were with us, giving props to other leagues, telling why they're the best league and all this other stuff. In the meantime, you're giving praise to a league that kicked you out. At least that's what you say. The league kicked you out. So
yeah, exactly.
It was just a bad look, man.
They stabbed you in the back.
Yeah, you came in, you seen firsthand what we were about, the few short, days, weeks you were with us, where we were trying to go, and for you to just leave like that in the way you did, I don't believe it. I think it's bullshit. That's just my take. So it was a whole move, for you just collectively just pack up and leave the way you did. But to each his own. We're going to still keep this train moving, and you just another blip on the radar. That's all.
No doubt. I'm not even gonna get Nasty Noob opinion on this because we're just gonna let that go. But we are gonna bring the commish back for the next topic, and I don't even know how to start this one, Farquaad. But we got another, we got another dude that used to be in the Dynasty. And I want to make sure everybody listens to this next comment from Expert. This man quit the Dynasty. At no point was he asked to leave. Nobody booted him. This man quit the Dynasty on his own. But Nasty Noob, this dude HBO made a diss track against the Dynasty and Nasty Noob, where he had looked like a 16-year-old dude dancing in a bikini in front of a drywall. Would we call that dancing, Farquaad? I know I'm white, but even in white circles, that wasn't dancing.
Bitch looked like she had a seizure, bro. She was so locked up, man. She was stiffer than the dudes on NBA Live, dude. Like she was stiff as hell, bro.
Oh, shout out EA with that garbage demo y'all gave us. Okay, but nasty noob. So the homie mentioned you specifically when he was spitting what he thought was bars on his diss track. Not a single one of those bars he had made any sense or rhymed with each other. But what did you think when you saw the diss track, Kamish?
I was hotter than a 45, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I was gonna try to ignore it, but I had to come in my office. I put together my video. My wife was in my ear. Don't do that. Don't reply. I said, but I must. So I put my video together. And when I put that video together, I mentioned his wife. I never like to talk about another man's wife. But he said something.
Yeah.
It's free speech. Free speech?
Correct.
Oh, okay. So at that point, I put his wife in the video. And I should have made it public, but I said no. I'm just gonna shoot a warning shot over his head to let him know this is what I do. And if he wants to go there, then we can go there. But I don't really.
No.
And the word on the street was that he was very upset that his wife was in the video. Not that I had a penis in his mouth through the whole video. But then I spoke about his wife. So hey, it is what it is.
Okay, so let's go through this little chronological days of what happened. So first, we see the diss track come out, and literally less than an hour after the diss track comes out, and we start to voice some concerns about having underage dudes dancing in your video, the video name gets changed to take our name out of the title, and he put some garbage title on there. Then you heard the homie Nasty Noob say he put a video out. Now, for those of y'all that are not in the Dynasty, you did not get to see this video, but I'm going to put this out here right now. HBO, if you don't calm it down, that video will be made public. HBO, listen to me. I know you watching the show. If you don't calm it down and keep the Dynasty out your mouth and run that garbage league where you can't even get your own users to show up to your live draft, I promise you that video will be made public, and it's going to be a lot worse. That was just a snippet. You didn't even get the whole thing.
Hey, we didn't give him too much FaceTime, bro.
Okay, so listen. Let's
garbage.
Move on because that's just garbage, dude. But let's get into these picks. I cannot wait. Now, guys, bear with us because everybody has changed teams in the Dynasty except for like 3 people. So we're going to try and figure out who's playing who. But the first one up, we got the co-commiss SJ, and he picked those Patriots. And he's got the homie Mo Booker with those Kansas City Chiefs coming into town for that first Thursday night game. Is this even a game? We got probably a top 10 user in SJ. And he's got the GOAT on the cover of Madden. So you know Tom Brady about to be slinging that ball around. I'm picking the Patriots in a landslide.
Before I get into my picks, these picks, I'm not quite sure. I'm telling you, this sim gameplay is something different, man. So I'm not really sure how a lot of these games are going to shake up. But you've got the GOAT, the greatest quarterback of all time. On the Madden cover, you got him going in against a Chiefs team who I'm not really sure. I think a lot of these games are going to be sloppy, but the Patriots are at home cooking. That's just going to start off the Madden 18 cycle, 1-0. Impressive win he's going to get.
All right, moving on. Next game. It's the homie Ness and those Jets. Welcome back to the Dynasty Ness. And
welcome.
He gets Hamill Top, who now has the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo is at home, but Farquaad, you know all about this Buffalo Bills team, and they have traded away about everybody. I think they got a hot dog vendor playing strong safety for them, and the popcorn guy has to play corner because they traded away everybody. not even the fact that it's Ness. And for those of y'all that don't know Ness in the Dynasty, this is a guy that could hang banners that don't have an asterisk on them in this cycle. I promise y'all, look out for them Jets. I'm going to pick Ness in a close one, as he's going to have some rust on him, but he beats Hamilton and the Bills. Both
of these teams are they're terrible. We thought the Jets was probably one of the worst teams going into this cycle. What the Bills did in this offseason, they're right there with them now. And you know who's smiling? Is going to be smiling watching this game? SJ. Because, I mean, this division is pretty much already given to the Patriots. But shout out to Ness. Welcome back, bro. Hamilton taking over the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a messy game. I don't know how much they've been lapping. Both these teams are terrible, but Ness hasn't played Madden in a while. And Hamilton he's an OG, man. He's been playing this game for a bit. I know he's been getting these friendlies in too leading up to this, so he beat me pretty convincingly. I'm gonna get it to the Buffalo Bills, man. Hamilton, off, man. 1-0, bro.
Wow. First upset of the Dynasty cycle. Next up, it's King Vitamin, who now has the Jaguars, moves from the Browns, takes over Jacksonville, and he's got to go to Houston and play expert, and those Houston Texans who will have Deshaun Watson starting at quarterback. Tom Savage, go ahead and take a seat. Your services will not be needed until Deshaun gets hurt. With that being said, I'm not picking against myself. Texans with the win.
Vitamin versus expert, man. These are two good users. I'm sure both of these guys have been labbing. Got a rookie. Jacksonville has a rookie running back, Leonard Fournette, who looks really good on paper. He looks really good. But he's going up against a nasty front four, man. Nasty front four. JJ Watt's back and healthy. You've got that boy Jadeveon Clowney over there. The Jaguar defense ain't silly. This is gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna give this to the Texans, man. The Texans, expert. I know you've been labbing. This is gonna be a nice little rivalry going ahead in future seasons, man. This is a new rivalry. I'm very interested in watching. I'm giving it to the Texans though.
No doubt. Next up, it's the homie MCV, and he has those Pittsburgh Steelers to go play Houdini and the Cleveland Browns. This is going to be a good game because it's a division game. This division right now is really the Cincinnati Bengals division to lose. But let's not sleep on Houdini. The guy has talent, and he gets some home cooking against a guy we still don't know. MCV had a struggle last cycle. He had the sorry Colts, took over a team that just got ravished by some users that didn't know what they were doing. So we'll find out this cycle what MCV is all about. But I got to go with Houdini in this one. I think the Browns are a little bit better here. Browns with the win.
Already giving it to Addy 5, eh?
That's his division.
Okay, shout out to Addy. Matt, one thing he said, and he was pretty consistent with this, he said, I'm ready for Madden 18 because once I get a good team, y'all going to see me make some noise. The Steelers is, on paper, the best team in this division by far. It's the best team. So I'm looking to see what he's gonna start off with, man. And they just got Joe Hayden also in that secondary, which is a major move. So I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. But you're going against a really good user in Houdini and these Cleveland Browns. This is a young team. But they're giving up a lot. I mean, they just took a major hole back there, giving up Joe Hayden. I'm giving it to the Steelers, bro. Antonio Brown, Martavius Brown, Jesse J, all these guys. This team Pittsburgh is loaded, and Cleveland took a major hit giving up Joe Hayden. I'm giving it to the Steelers, bro.
Wow. I can't wait to see that one. It's going to be a good game. Next up, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the homie underrated, and he's got to go to Detroit to play those Lions with that newly signed Matt Stafford. He got like $27 million a year. That's going to be a crazy number to try and deal with in your cap space. And who has the Lions? None other than Mall Cop himself. It's Butters, a.k.a. Sim Game. This is going to be a good game. I like underrated. Underrated came on really, really strong at the end of Madden 17. Not that matters with 18 coming out, but I'm going to go with the homie underrated in a close win over Butters.
Butters, underrated. This is going to be a good game also. I think this is going to be a messy game as well. I'm telling you, I gotta keep reiterating on this, man. This sim gameplay, it's different. It's different. Yeah. You gotta play smart. I know we went into this last Madden talking about as far as just playing the game, it being chess, not playing checkers. You gotta be on your game with sim, because I can't reiterate that enough, man. You gotta be on your point. We're gonna see some messy games these first couple weeks. I'm gonna give a chance to the Cardinals just because they got a lot more firepower, and also them ratings, they're playing true to player ratings. So that's this. I got to give it to the Cardinals, man. Cardinals got a crazy defense, man. I'm giving it to the Cardinals.
Yeah, they do.
With the win.
No doubt. Next up, it's the OG, Chris Murray, a.k.a. Terradome, and he's got those Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he is going to play the Miami Dolphins and Mr. Tight Work. Now, I think Mr. Tight Work said Tight Work doesn't go to the Dolphins come to Tight Work. Well, let me tell you something, partner. The Buccaneers are coming to Miami to wax that tail. I'm going with the OG Bucks with the big win.
The homie Terradome, bro. He's been a very active and confident guy ever since he acquired those Bucks. We're gonna see what type we're gonna do though. He's got a Dolphins team. I don't have much film on the guy, so I'm not really sure. I've got a ton of film on Chris Murray and the Bucks. This is my league. This is my division mate. I'm looking to see him get off to a nice start, man. Get a nice little convincing win, man. We're gonna see Buccaneers with the win.
Next up, it's my co-commish. It's Lord Farquaad, and he's got those hot Atlanta Falcons. He's got to go to Chicago though and play the Bears and the real KP. Now, that just sounds weird saying the real KP when we have a Super Bowl winner that's named KP. But this is my game to watch. I cannot wait to see these two go at it. I will not forget all the trash talking that started before Madden 18 came out. These two are about to go at it. Now, I like the real KP in his game. But, guys, if this game is true to sim to those ratings, Julio Jones is about to be overpowered. Y'all better play safety over the top because this guy's going to jump over every little small DB Chicago's got. Oh, I know I picked the Bears earlier, but I'm switching my pickup. I'm going with the Falcons. Lord Farquaad with the win.
I'll be damned if I pick against myself. I'll be damned if I let a fake KP beat me. I don't see anybody on that route. I'm coming out fire, man. Atlanta, we're moving in a new direction. Out with the old and with the new. Hot Atlanta, baby. Let's get it, man. Taking a convincing win.
No doubt. Next up, it's Darkness, who now has those Oakland Raiders and the GOAT coming out of retirement, Mr. Marshawn Lynch. But he's got to go against JB and his new internet connection there in Tennessee with those Titans, who I hear will be wearing Houston Oilers uniforms this year. Certainly hope JB is safe living down in Houston with the hurricane. Big prayers up to everybody in Houston. Dynasty worried about y'all.
Most
we got prayers sending out to everybody down there in Texas. But with this one, I got to go with the homie JB. The way he has played this game, and he has been putting a lot of work in on Madden 18. And since the Hurricanes came, he hadn't had anything to do but eat and play Madden. So he's been labbing like crazy. I'm picking JB in a blowout over Darkness.
Really?
In a blowout. Watch what JB does.
The JB I know is a passer. Okay, this man passes the ball. And he loves those out routes, those deep passes. This Raider defense isn't bad by any means. Darkness is a good user. I'm looking for him to come back in Madden 18 and show everyone exactly how legit he was. and he's got a 6'3", 200 plus pound, 92 speed safety back there, and Obi Alawamfu, I think, something like that. I can't remember. I apologize if I spelled his name wrong. That guy's going to be a problem, man.
Yeah,
he might even be 6'4". I think he's 6'3" though. But the way JB passes that football, we'll see. He doesn't have many targets. Titans don't have many targets to throw to, so I expect him to run the football a lot. So actually, especially when Madden made that a thing, these runners can, these holes, the way these holes look. So I'm looking for JB to actually run the football a lot this game and not pass as much, because the Raiders is going to be a problem. But I'm giving this game to the Raiders, man. This Raiders team is good. This is a really good Raiders team. They're loaded, and they got Marshawn Lynch back there too. He's still got some explosiveness to him, man. I'm giving it to the Raiders, man. Raiders with the win.
Next up, it's the homie skill trait. He now has the Ravens, but he's going up against that before mentioned Addy 5 in those Cincinnati Bengals. Ravens, back your secondary up right now. John Ross just ran past him. You are already been beat. This is an easy pick for me. Bengals with the win.
I have the Bengals in my other league, and I broke two streaks. I just all about 2 streaks, and John Ross did the rest. This guy he's an issue. I'm glad I'm not in this division to see this guy twice a year. So you guys got to aim to hurt this guy because you got John Ross and you got AJ on the other side. This is a really good team. This is a really good team defensively also. Addy 5's gonna know what to do. This is a really good team defensively. I'm giving this game to Addy 5 anyway. The Ravens, there's no way they keep up with this Bengals offense. I'm giving Addy 5, man. Bengals want the win.
No doubt. Next up, it's the Dynasty game of the week.
Well, come on. Ready. Y'all ready? They ready. We ready. Oh, yeah. Come on. We ready. Come on. We ready. Break bread, folks. Break bread, folks. Break bread, folks. Break bread, folks. We ready. Come on.
It's the homie KP who went home to those Philadelphia Eagles, who gets to go into Washington to play our buddy H-Speed and those Washington Redskins. Now, these are 2 guys that are playing with their hometown teams. Mm-hmm. They are true fans of these squads, so they want to start 1-0. Who gets the win here? The Redskins loves to run the football. The Eagles do not have a very good run defense. They did a little bit in the draft to help that defensive line out. They did go out them and get them a shutdown corner from the Buffalo Bills in Derby. But what can the Eagles do on defense to stop this rushing attack? As much as I love H-Speed and all the noise he's been talking about, running shop in the NFC East, I just can't go against KP. I got to pick the Eagles. As much as that hurts to say, Eagles with the win.
This is going to be a really good game. KP is he's one of the best minds that we have in Dynasty when it comes to just transforming teams, running plays. He's going to know what to do. He's going to know what to do, and this team is going to be ready. On the other end, H-Speed, he's back on his hometown team. I know he's been labbing heavily. I'm excited. This division is just crazy in itself. All 4 teams. It's going to be a crazy, crazy division. This rushing attack, that line in Washington is solid. But like you mentioned earlier, man, the Eagles, their front line definitely got better. We got Timmy Jernigan also over from Baltimore. We got the rookie Derek Barnett. You got Fletcher Cox down there. We got Chris Long. This team is solid at the front, and we went and got Darby, so we're pretty solid all over, man. I'm interested to see how this is going to work. What KP is going to do with these Eagles, but I think there's just so much passion. The guy is fired up about this. I will never pick this game in real life. I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan to the death. But I've got to pick HD, man. I got to pick the Redskins on this, man. I think he's going to get this one, man. Yeah.
Wow. Next up, it's the homie Carl, a.k.a. T-Pain, and those Indianapolis Colts. And he's got to go play the OG Tazzarelli with those Rams. This, for me, was a toss-up game. I like both of these guys. Can't wait to see what they do with their new teams. But I got to go with the home cooking in this one. I'm picking Taz and the Rams in a very, very close one.
Yeah, man. This is going to be a sloppy game also. Again, I'm going to say, you guys, this sim mode it's not competitive, man. It's not competitive mode whatsoever. So be smart and play smart football. I'm just gonna keep saying that, man. This is another game I think is gonna be sloppy. The Colts, man, he's been talking a lot of cash. Carl, the homie, bro, he's been talking a lot of cash, man. He's really finna wax his ass, though, man. I'm telling you, Todd Gurley is a glitch on this game. I've had the pleasure of playing with him since I first got this game. He is a problem. And Aaron Donald on the other end of the football. This just go, guys. After you guys watch this, after I talk, go right now. Look at his attributes. Look at all his attributes. It is nuts. He's a 99 overall. Just go look at Aaron Donald. He's crazy. It's crazy. Rams with the win, though, man. Big win.
Next up, it's C-Rob, and he stayed with those Panthers this cycle. Guess he learned him that much. It's going to be curious to see what he does with that high-powered offense. But he's got to play a top 4 or 5 user in this league. And he's got Andy and those 49ers. I cannot wait to see what he does with San Francisco. But I just think that Panthers offense is just too high-powered for what San Francisco has right now. And if it's playing true to attributes like Farquaad says, they got white lightning in that backfield, Mr. McCaffrey. He fixing to do some crazy things in the screen game, the return game. I'm pretty sure C-Rob's using him all over the field. I'm going with the Panthers in a close one over the 49ers.
Yeah, I played a lot of the games I played online. I played a lot of guys usually that picked the Carolina Panthers, and Christian McCaffrey, he's the real deal. He's the real deal, man. But he's going against Andy Forrest, man. Big shouts out to Andy Forrest also, who he's having another baby on the way, I see. Big shouts out to him. Also to wish best of luck with his season. I know he's an assistant coach. So big shouts out to you guys, and I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you guys have a good 2017-18 season where you coach at, bro. I'm gonna give this game to the Panthers though. The Niners they're terrible all over the board. They've got some really good cornerbacks, man. I'm going to be looking to acquire some of those cornerbacks come the offseason. But Carolina, man, too much firepower. Kelvin Benjamin back. I think they got 2 wide receivers that are 94 plus speed. So they got some burners, man. That defense isn't half bad also. You got Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis Sr. I mean, this is a solid team all over the board. Giving this to Carolina Panthers and C-Rob, man.
No doubt. Next up, easy pick for me. It's the big homie. He's got those Seattle Seahawks. But he's going up against John, a.k.a. the Donut Man, and those Green Bay Packers. Let's see how John destroys Green Bay this cycle like he did the Eagles last cycle. Easy pick for me. Big homie with the win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this pick, man. Big homie with the win, man. Seahawks. This is still one of the best teams in the NFC East. They're old, but this team is gonna be solid. A stout defense, and you got a stout offense also. The defense is going to keep these guys in games, a lot of games. I'm giving this to the Seahawks, man.
Next up, a game we will all be watching so we can see what 100 points looks like on the Madden scoreboard. It is King Flair and those New York Giants to go play Hot Tub and those Dallas Cowboys. Not a difficult choice for me. Cowboys with the 50-plus point win in week 1.
Woo!
If y'all don't think Hot Tub been playing this game, getting ready, y'all done lost y'all mind. That man's laughed just as much as the rest of y'all while he's protecting President Trump.
Man. Flair has been coming at Hot Tub's neck ever since he chose to come into this crazy division. Every single day he picks Hot Tub, and every single day Hot Tub ignores him.
That's the key. That's the key word, though. He's ignoring Farquaad. It's not that he don't see it.
Yeah,
he's just ignoring it.
He's ignoring you on purpose. I wouldn't try to. That's one guy I wouldn't try to provoke. Like I understand, us being competitive, but I mean, you gotta respect the guy also.
Oh,
but
no doubt.
It's Flair, and Flair's really, that's Flair's game style. I don't know how much I've done with him in the win column, but Flair's gonna be Flair. But bro, this is the best team in the game. This offensive line, I played with them. It is insane,
crazy. Man. Yeah.
But the Giants team isn't bad either. They're not bad. They're not a bad team. But bro, you about to get your ass whacked all the way up, man. Hot Tub with the big win this week.
No doubt. Next up, we need to welcome back to homie Matty Ice. Welcome back to the Dynasty, like for the 8th or 9th time that you've been here. So we welcome you back, and he's got those Saints, but he's got to go up against the commish, Nasty Noop, and those Minnesota Vikings. And Nasty Noop is pissed that he's in Minnesota, and he's going to take it out on the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to pick the Vikings in a very close one by 3, maybe 4 points.
Matty Ice is back for a third time. Against the Saints team that is okay. They're okay.
Yeah.
This Minnesota team, though, this defense is stout. This is a stout
ridiculous.
Defense.
It's ridiculous, is what it is.
There's questions at the quarterback position, but you got Latavius Murray back there.
Yep.
And you've got Dalvin Cook back there. Nasty loves to run the football anyway. I'm gonna give this game to the Vikings, man. I know the commission had some, he's got some issues with this game, but you've got a really good team, and I'm giving it just off team rating. I'm giving it to the Vikings. User will do the rest. I'm giving it to the Vikings.
No doubt. Last game on the schedule. It's the homie Dat Boy Good and those San Diego Chargers, and he's got to go to Denver, division game against Tone Dog and the Broncos. I gotta go with Dat Boy Good only because the juke is so overpowered, and Dat Boy Good jukes in warm up before the game even starts. So you're gonna see a lot of sucking of the defense while he's juking up and down the field. Dat Boy Good with a statement win to start week 1.
It's the juke god. Dat Boy Good, man. Dat Boy Juke. That man utilizes them jukes like it's nobody's business. But Tone Dog is back in Denver. He was the Broncos in Madden 16. So he's back home. I think this is his favorite team, also, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it is.
I think Denver is his favorite team. So, and this defense is still solid. He's got two of the best corners. He got the 2 best corners in the game. Opposite sides of the field. Chris Hare Jr. and Talib. The 2 best corners in the game he's got. On top of Von Miller, also down there. I'm gonna give this I'm giving this game to the Broncos. Broncos is just too much. I don't know why that boy. I mean, I guess I know why, but I'm telling you, watch how sim mode do you, boy. Prove me wrong, but watch how sim mode do you. Denver with the win.
All right, guys, that's week 1. First, I want to just say thank you to Nasty Noob jumping on. Always a pleasure when the commish jumps on. But those are week 1 picks. Prove us right, prove us wrong. They just our opinions. This your homie expert, and I got my brother Farquaad with me.
Let's get it.
We out.